What is going on, Blossom's back, and welcome back to their episode of Top Drives. Now, I gotta be honest, when I'm recording this video, I am a little bit sleepy. My days nowadays are incredibly long. Like, I wake up super early in the morning. Like, literally, like, in the past, you thought that I work out a lot, but now I work out OD, bro. I taught 2 boxing classes, so that's 20 rounds. On top of that, I still put my gym schedule like on top of everything, right? So basically today's schedule was I woke up at like 7:45 in the morning, I went down to the boxing studio, taught a class, then I immediately went and ran a 5K, I had lunch, then I did more core training, then I taught another class, and I came back, I cooked dinner, and I kind of chilled for a bit. So to really get me into the groove of this opening, let's just open this carbon fiber, get 20K and 10 slots. Like, borderline, I love opening these offers. Not really because it's a good chance at getting a good car. I mean, the chance is there, but you are also getting basically free 20K and free 10 slots. We're already in the super rare category. Okay, cool. 3, there you go, take on, that's a good one. All right, so, you know what's kind of funny is that I've already collected all of my carbon fibers from the challenge, and I think every single one of them has awarded me the BMW iX. You know, there are multiple cars that you can get from this. I mean, there are 4 Ultras. There's the Desire, there's the iX, there is the Dodge Circuit, and there's one more. I can't remember what the last one is, which is probably what we might get. But what I think is pretty surprising is that not once I've actually unpacked the Desire or the Circuit EV, which are basically the best. Oh yeah, the other one's a BMW as well, which are the 2 best Ultras that you can pull. So I don't know, man. Wake me up, man. Get me a legend. I don't know. No, that's funny. It's the Ultra that I forgot. And then yeah, the 20K and the 10 slots. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I will take that. I will take that. It is free cash and it's free gold, but that's not really what I want to talk about. That's not really what I want to talk about today. So for the first time ever, I'm actually clicking this button and we get to see that loading screen. It's the only button that you click in Top Drive, but the loading screen is slightly different. So there you go. But yeah, I want to talk about this update. It's pretty interesting. Update 19.1. So first of all, I love how they called it, like they named the update, like they gave the update some personality, the road to fame, which like they usually never give updates personality if it's not like a big car update. So that's interesting. So this is it's relatively interesting because like at no part in this, like, I guess, review or patch notes does it have to do anything about road to fame. Like, it's just the return of silver screen. It doesn't seem like it, but let's read it out, right? So this was posted yesterday, May the 5th. May the 2nd. See, I can't, man. This is the British way of putting the dates, and I saw 05 and I immediately thought May. Okay, anyway. Well, it is May. Well, that's the thing. But I assume that to be the fucking, never mind. So, ready to experience the glitz, the glam, and the glory. Welcome to our new season, Takeover Road to Fame. So I guess the entire, like, theme of the season is Road to Fame. Though, I don't know what the prize cards really have to do with Road to Fame. Is the Arash AF10 famous? The back mono is famous among old people on Rodeo Drive in LA, but like, that's it. But yeah, this is what I think is really interesting. So Tri-Series prizes, Arash AF10 hybrid back mono. This is very, like, there's not a lot of context to this. It just says it's the 2 next prize cards. So what's interesting about it? You know what I mean? Like, is there anything special? I feel like there should be something special if it's going to be announced early, or is it just being announced early? Because I'm not used to getting, you know, the prize cards announced early. You know what I mean? Like, usually they just come like a day before the qualifiers start. So is there anything special, or is this going to be the norm? Are we going to know the next 2 prize cards every single time now there's an update? Like, is update 19.2 coming in a month where we know the next 2 prize cards after that? I don't know. I just think it's very peculiar to have that there. And also, like, one thing to note is that I think Lizm mentioned in my Discord server, and by the way, if you want to join my Discord server, link to the Patreon is in the description below. But he said something like, oh, maybe you can choose, like, tier 1 is the Arash and tier 2 is the back mono, and you can only choose one. I mean, that would be pretty freaking interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But like, yeah, obviously, like, what would you choose? Like, I guess comment down below, would you choose the Arash or the back mono? If it ever came down to that, I would obviously choose a mono, but like, I don't think that's gonna happen. And then next up is the collection series, so join us in the Immortalizing Carbon collection series. So once again, it doesn't really seem like something that they would announce in an update. Usually this is something that just shows up. You know, but so yeah, Immortalizing Carbon. I'm not looking forward to that, by the way. I hate that tag, and I cannot wait to do a pack review of that that pack, a pack review of that pack, because a pack review of that tagged pack, because a lot of those cars are going to be shit. And then Expo Collection, I mean, once again, Season 7 features Pacific Coast Highway cars, which is cool, but like it's kind of irrelevant for most players because the Expo Collection you need to pay for. I know there's that one free route, which is basically just wait and get like 10 XP a day, but like the other stuff you kind of just need to pay for anyway. PvP challenge leagues, again, it's something that Hutch doesn't really need to make an announcement for. But I think it's interesting. And then color themed collection tags and bug fixes. And there's one thing that they added in 19.1 that surprisingly they didn't even add in here, right? So obviously there are things like the next prize cards, which we're usually not used to getting notifications for until right before the challenge. And it's just like, I feel like it's weird that things they don't usually announce, they announce. But things they usually announce, they didn't announce. Like in this update, we got picture changes. But does anybody even know that? Because they didn't announce it. You know what I mean? So, like, it's pretty interesting. This seems like a community board. Honestly, it feels like this update or this kind of text is just telling us about what is to come within the next month of Top Drive, like what we can expect until June, basically. Which, ultimately, although it's strange because we've never had something like this before, I think it's cool. So, if Hudge is watching, I really hope that they, keep this up. I think it's cool to know the next prize cars coming in advance. It also lets players kind of, pick and choose. Not only pick and choose, but they let players kind of decide if they want to go for a prize car or financially plan if they're going to spend more money than average on the game in that coming month. Like, for example, for me, the Arash in the back aren't really prize cards that I genuinely want, nor is the Janetta right now. So it's like, okay, so I know that these are the next 3 prize cars. I can chill. Maybe I can use more of my fuse on other legendaries or other epics that are not useful for a tri-series, and I don't need to spend money on the game this month. You know what I mean? But if I know, the next one of the 2 prize cards coming up is going to be the Hennessy V5 or F5, whatever it is, like, then I know, okay, I'm gonna need to ration my gold this month. I'm gonna need to save this month, blah blah blah, right? So that's pretty cool. Collection series, I mean, at least now we know what's the next collection series coming up. Expo Collection is kind of irrelevant. It kind of just comes. And then like PvP once again, like it kind of just comes. Color theme collection tags. Now I want to talk about those as well. So now that we know what's in those patch notes, the first thing I want to talk about is kind of highlight the miscellaneous. I think I don't know what is it under. I don't even know. I think it is under collections and tags. Immortalizing Carbon. Why am I not looking forward to this? It's because I think I read somewhere that Immortalized in Carbon are cars that are named after people. The thing is, I don't know a person called Aero 8 race car. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, Huayra, that makes sense. That's after the owner, I think. Pagani in itself is just after the owner. I think Huayra is after a person. Gallardo, I don't know if that's after a person. That's after a bull. I mean, they all are. Yesco, okay, that's, I think, after... I can't remember. I think I read in the description somewhere that Immortalizing Carbon was named after people. It would definitely make sense for Sir Peter Blake and Valentino Balboni and Vettel. But again, why there's so many Morgans? Is there actually someone called Aero 8 Series 5 and Aero GT? And is there a guy called Aero 8 GTN? I feel like that would be really, really weird. The thing is, right? Okay, maybe there's someone called Morgan. Fine. Then there's someone called Morgan. But then again, with that logic, then wouldn't you want to just add every single Pagani? Because all the Paganis are named after Pagani. Whatever his name is, Horatio Pagani, I think. And then every Koenigsegg is named after Christian Koenigsegg. So technically, wouldn't you want to add every Koenigsegg and every Pagani? But then again, I guess you can argue that they didn't add every single Morgan, and they could have added every single Morgan, and that would have sucked because I absolutely freaking despise that car. So yeah, I don't know, man. And then the Miura, I guess Miura is named after a bull, but also a person, or maybe bulls are included as people. Again, this is something that I don't really know, so I'm not going to like blame anyone or point fingers anywhere. But yeah, it looks like a pretty boring, like, I don't know, man. I'm not interested in this. I mean, look at the legendaries that you can pull. In terms of legendaries that you can pull, you're taking away the 2 best Koenigseggs. So the Yesco Absolute, the Yesco Attack. You can't pull that. You can't pull the Pagani Huayra R. You can't pull the Coloni. So really what you're getting at are a bunch of Lamborghinis and Morgans. it's literally like this pack is just all Lamborghinis, 2 Morgans, and then the only 2 saving graces are the 2 I'm sorry, but who the hell wants this, bro? Nobody in the right mind would want to open this pack. Even the epics freaking suck. I mean, really, the only good ones would be the Julias. And maybe the Balboni, like that's it, right? Like everything else, like the Elise is kind of useless, you know, because there are better Lotuses out there. Nobody really wants like the more. It doesn't look interesting, you know? So I'm genuinely not interested in this tag. And the thing that I want to talk about are those photo changes. So they're not a lot of photo changes, but I'm going to show you the ones that I could find. Now, one thing I do want to shout out, Lee, I know you're watching this video. I know that you mentioned there was a photo change of the Jag. Maybe tag me in the server and tell me which Jag it is, because I was looking at all of the Jags and none of the Jags got any photo changes. Here, I'll go to Jaguar real quick. So I think, yeah, I mean, like this one got a photo, no, not that one. This one got a photo change, but that was in PL19, not PL19.1. So I don't see any other Jaguar that got a photo change. So let me go through the ones that did get a photo change for sure. So the first one's a Mercury. You won't know this because they did not change the photo here in the menu screen, but when you click on the Cougar, they changed it, and it's just a way better photo. So much better. So I'm really happy that they changed the photo on the XR7, because what it used to be was really ugly, and what it used to be is still on the screen. You can still see it here. Only when you click on it, then you can see it's different. I think another car which got a photo change was a Ford. Also an uncommon. This one you can see that it got changed from the menu screen. So I believe it's the Mac 1. This one right here, yeah, Mac 2 concept. So this got a photo change as well. The last photo was just red and it was just a side profile of the car, which is kind of, you know, it wasn't the nicest thing in the world. So that's definitely better. And then another car that got photo changes, not really photo changes, but photo revamps. And it's kind of funny is a lot of these new cars are getting photo changes, but none of the old ones are the Lincolns. Now the Lincolns aren't getting photo changes, they're just getting reworked. So the pictures aren't that high and it don't look that weird anymore. So like, for example, like the Lincoln MKS, like I think this is better. In the old version, you could see the back, but here you can't really see the back, but at least the car is more center stage, which looks nicer, to be fair, so I'm okay. MKS, that's fine. The Continental isn't too high, it's more level, which is pretty cool, and that's just same across the board. So things like the Lincoln Zephyr, whatever it is, like that is also super centered. I think this is actually a very nice photo, because not only did they bring it down, but they actually also zoomed out, so you can still see the entire car, which is really clean. Now this one's a bit weird, I don't know, but to me this looks a bit squished, like they had to compress the photo so the back of the car wasn't covered by the sea. It feels that way. It does look a bit squished, almost Car Town like. So that is a little bit weird, but again, it's okay. Okay, that didn't get a photo change. It looked like it did, but it didn't. So yeah, just those weird Lincolns getting a photo change. I'm not sure if they fixed the Hudsons as well. Let me go to Hudsons. They did. Okay, so those Hudsons initially had super pointy cards, but now they're nice and curved like everything else, so that's pretty cool. So those are the only changes that I could find. Let me know down in the comments below if you found any other picture changes or any photo revamps. And the last thing that I want to talk about in this new update is the color thing. Now, here's the thing, guys. I think it's really fun if here's the thing, a fun game that you can do. Get someone that, you know, either plays top drives or doesn't play top drives. You don't need to play top drives to play this game. You can literally just use common sense for this, right? And basically, like, you know, scroll through like Chevrolet, for example, and then point to this, the Chevrolet Corvette Z06, and just ask any random person on the street, in your household, in your family, on your Snapchat, whatever it is, right? What color is the Chevrolet Corvette Z06? Because according to Hutch, it's green. And this is kind of like a run-on thing with a lot of cars where I feel like some of these photos, some of these colors do not match at all. I mean, again, like this is a car that I have called butter for the longest time, because in my opinion this is gold or yellow and it is square like butter, or rectangular like butter, but apparently it's green, so I guess it's like molded butter. I mean, it's not green though. Like the closest thing I can see it as is maybe olive. like a very kind of olive green, like an olive oil green. I'm not sure if you would classify that as green. If anything, I've always seen this as gold, but according to Hodge, that's green. Again, the Aston Martin V12, I always thought this was silver, but I guess if I'm looking at it incredibly hard, maybe it's more of like a teal, which isn't really green, but I guess it's a shade of green. So a lot of these are just very interesting. So honestly, if I were you, I just look through everything over here and really try and analyze, like this, is it green or is it more turquoise? Because the thing is, there are a few cars that are classified as green that look a little more turquoise. And I know what you're thinking, turquoise is a very specific color. There's no way they would have oh, they do? The thing about turquoise, then you have things like the BMW M2. Is that really turquoise or is that more blue? Like turquoise, yeah, okay, that's turquoise, fine. This is turquoise, that's fine. See, if this is turquoise, if this is classified as turquoise, then that car that we just saw that was green, why that I said was kind of more teal, like why is that not classified as turquoise? Like what I don't understand is that the colors, they don't seem very consistent. You know, this is turquoise. I feel like it's silver, my guy. Like, I don't know, man. Some of these are just very, very sus. And here's another one. Here's another one which really doesn't make brown. Brown confuses the hell out of me. The Pagani Zonda Revolution is not brown. I don't care. This isn't even like, oh, you know, if I look hard enough, I can see a shade or a tint of this. No, the Pagani Zonda Revolution, it's carbon fiber. It's not brown. It's black. I don't get it. A lot of these cars are actually considered bronze in my opinion, not even brown. I don't know why. Like this is bronze. This is rose gold or bronze. This is just straight up purple. That's not brown at all. I don't. This is not brown. This is purple. This is a deep purple. Where is the Aventador SVJ? I mean, the Aventador SVJ and the RLX Sport Hybrid is literally the same color, bro. It's just like this maroon-ish purple, whatever it is. Like this is brown. I don't know, man. And here's the this is brown. There is a a tag for gold. And this is not classified as gold. Now, remember this, right? Remember Christmas collection? Christmas collection, the most recent one that we had, classified cars that were green, red, and gold. This right here, the Crosstrek, this is Christmas collection. That was gold. Everyone saw that as gold. Why is it brown? Again, playing with the game. Okay, again, look, this, I don't know, man. Like this is definitely like, I think this is brown. I think that can go off as brown. So here's another one, right? Once again, play that game. Get someone random, ask them to name what color is that car. Now, I'm gonna ask you right now, what color is the Ford Super Duty F250? Yeah, if you said silver, apparently the Hutch, you're wrong. Or gray, you're wrong. This is brown. Look, Hutch, you gotta be consistent about it, okay? You gotta have to be the color of the car, not the color of the freaking grass. I don't understand. So some of these like color changes, it's like the person in charge of, was he colorblind? I don't get it. Like, how is that Crosstrek not classified as gold? Aren't these cars all gold? A lot of these cars were also Christmas collection. This was Christmas collection. This was Christmas collection. This was Christmas collection. All for I'm not sure if that was Christmas collection, but like for all those reasons, like because they were gold. So why is the Subaru not considered gold? This is piss yellow. It's not gold, bro. It's just glossy. I don't get it, man. Okay, I'm just hating on the Atlas. Like I can see that as a gold. That's completely fine. But like, I feel like cars like the Bentayga should fit in this as well. Those like, okay, let's go back to the Bentayga, right? And I think that was classified under brown. So to me, this is more rose gold than brown. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. That's more rose gold than brown. How the hell is that brown? That just, I don't get it, man. Some of these, huh? What? I don't know, man. I am in pain. I am in genuine pain. I think the only color that they kind of got right, like consistently, is red. Let me go to purple. Is the SVJ? Does the SVJ not have a color? So wait, hold on. I felt like every car got a color, but I guess the SVJ just doesn't have a. Why? Why is this blue? This is so purple. I don't get it. I just don't. This gives me a headache, dude. Okay, that's orange. At least I got that. Come on, man. 9 out of 10. Not even 99 out of 10 people would say that's purple. Why is this blue? Why is this classified as blue? I don't understand. This is actually so like... There's even a beige, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think the only color that is actually consistent is red. I don't think there's a car here that isn't red that actually... here's the other thing that I don't understand, right? So they decided to split up some different colors and shades. So for example, I think for blue, there's blue and there's turquoise. So you can say the green, blue, and turquoise, they kind of share like a different shade. Why is red all like kind of lumped up into one category? That's over 600, that's almost 700 cars. That's a lot, okay? Like they definitely could have split red and maroon. There are definitely enough maroon cars for red and maroon to be split. The M3 is maroon, right? Let's just look through everything here. I would say that the 760 Li is more of a maroon than a red. The Continental, okay, maybe that's a red. It's a dark red, but there are cars in here that can definitely classify as maroon. I mean, so far it's not looking that good because I've only found 2. That is a red. Maybe there shouldn't be a maroon. I feel like no. See, like this one, like the Viper SRT10, like that could be a maroon. What else could be a maroon? There are definitely cars out there that could be maroon. It wouldn't be a big tag, but it would make red not be so incredibly dominant. Like this. Yeah, okay, that's a red. But then again, you know, we need to look through Hudge eyes. In Hudge eyes, this is clearly yellow. I don't understand. You know, like this. Yeah, okay, that could be a maroon. This is definitely maroon. Like that could go as a maroon. Honestly, this could even go as a purple. Honestly, what else could be a? Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like this, is that really a maroon? Honestly, this looks more like a brown. So, yeah, man, that's maroon. But like it's just weird. You would think that such simple things like color, Hudge wouldn't make such blatant mistakes. Like this is maroon, but once again, maroon doesn't exist. Like you would think that Hudge wouldn't make such blatant mistakes like they did with the Corvette and the Ford F-150, but apparently they have. But anyway, guys, that is update 19.1. I don't think it's a bad update. I mean, it's an update that adds more live to the game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as a whole, these color tags are cool. I like those. At the end of the day, it's cool. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Let me know down in the comments below if you find this interesting or not. Do you want to see more of these miscellaneous kind of updates? Yeah, honestly, I'm all for it. I think it's a bit strange because we've never had something like this before, but it's a step in a cool direction. I'm cool with it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom it. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville.